Rep mark before each set of 3 wall walks, as is Daniel Brandon. He'll both be working on those 12 alternating dumbbell snatches at 35 pounds.
Now, if you're a new athlete to the open or maybe not at an elite level, the big thing to understand here is to take the first, I would say, 2 or 3 rounds to just get a feel for what the workout's going to do to you. How are the warm-ups going to affect your dumbbell snatches? How are your legs going to feel from dumbbell snatches to the box jump overs? And then how's it going to feel to get back to the box after pulling off the ground for multiple reps, 12 reps on the dumbbell, landing low on the box. You can see Daniel Brandon's now landing much lower on the left side than she did at the very beginning. And all that really does is it cuts down your range of motion. If you land low, that's not you landing low, that's pulling your knees up high. So you actually don't have to jump as high as Bethany Shadburn is on the right side. So it's not a bad strategy. The one thing it does is that leg pump gets real because you are compressing the bottom part of that basic squat position on the box.
4 rounds down for both women as Bethany Shadburn maintains that 1 rep lead over Danielle Brandon.
2.
Past the 5-minute mark, 15-minute time cap here in 22.1, the first
round 2
workout of the 2022 Global CrossFit Games season.
Spot on here through 4 rounds, and we just passed the 5-minute mark, a third of the way through this. So again, like you said, is there's a lot of sneaky volume in here. So if you're an elite level athlete, listen, you don't really have a choice if you want a top score, and then that's just a constant state of movement. Again, it's not sprinting, but again, it's not wasting time from wall to dumbbell, dumbbell to box, then back to the wall. Bethany Shadburn still landing very high on the box. That requires more energy off the floor. Daniel Brandon staying high on this one, and I want to be curious to see if she starts going back to that mid-lane position that she did at the end of round 4.
150 reps is what Bethany Shadburn and Danielle Brandon need to complete before moving into round number 6.
It seems
almost there.
It seems small, but landing low like Danielle Brandon does also takes less of an impact on the legs stepping off of the box.
Bethany Shadburn into her 6th set of 3 wall walks. She's done 15 up to this point. Still not even halfway through this workout.
I'm glad I can't hear her say that, because that'd be the last thing I want to hear if I was an athlete. Like, yep, not even halfway. Keep going.
Bethany Shadburn back to the dumbbell. She's on the right side.
3.
Reverse of what the scoreboard says. Danielle Brandon is on the left, and it is Shadburn who has the 3-rep lead
1.
on Danielle Brandon now here, round number 6 at the 180 rep mark.
3.
As well, move back to the wall for round 7.
When you get your big breaths in with that dumbbell over your head, that's when you should be breathing in as you lean over. Driving that air out will actually tighten up that midline and help stabilize the bottom.
We are now halfway through this workout, 15-minute time cap. Bethany Shadburn and Danielle Brandon looking to close out round number 6. Noah Olson and Pat Weller were our first matchup.
1.
So you look at 22.1 on the left side of your screen, and it was Pat Weller who won that matchup, got through 330 repetitions, so finished out round number 11. Shadburn back to the wall for round number 7. 8 minutes gone by.
Bethany looked to slow down a little bit on those last 15 box jump overs, where Dana Brandon might have made up 1 rep, but again, 1 rep in an event that has multiple rounds, and we have a lot of time left to go, and only being about 4 or 5 legitimate reps behind. I mean, obviously 1 wall walk is working about 4 of the other ones, is that she can still chip away, and she can keep more intensity on the box jump overs than we saw Bethany Shadburn do.
Shadburn with the biggest lead she's had so far in this event, out to about 3 reps.
4.
Shadburn is just about done with a set of 12 dumbbell snatches.
3.
15 more box jump overs
2.
before she closes out her 7th rep.
1.
Shadburn still landing nice and high, and that's what's comfortable for her. You don't have to land low. We're just saying those are options. The difference between the two is right there in front of you. Danielle Brandon in the back, landing lower. That transition, though, will be a little faster. And we're talking talking about is that the movement has 15 total reps, and a little bit longer of a rep than say a dumbbell snatch is that she can make up some ground, and she might be inching a little bit closer to Shepard on this one.
Daniel Brandon on the left side of your screen is
3,
faster pace on this round of box jumps. Bethany Shepard able to maintain her lead. Getting into the box jumps, she was only about 6 seconds ahead of Danielle Brandon. So Brandon's starting to creep up a little bit here as we approach the 10-minute mark. We are into round number 8.
Now, after the last round, Bethany was at 14 seconds. So Danielle Brandon shaved off 8 seconds out on that last round, and she did it all on the box goes. And Brandon just picked up the dumbbell before Bethany did.
Danielle Brandon, as we saw Pat Beller in the latter part of this workout, now starting to put some pressure on Bethany Shepard. And Brandon is now even. This is where these athletes work through about 3 or 4 rounds of this workout. Less than 5 minutes to go.
And I really do think a lot of her time that she's gained is here on the box rollers, that low landing. What that's going to do is, yes, it's going to give you a pretty good quad pump, but you're not going to need your quads for the rest of the event as far as the wall walks and the dumbbell snatches. It's all hamstrings and core anyways. But what it's going to do is going to lessen the impact of her foot coming off the box, which is going to save you some energy. You'd be surprised how much landing can take out of your body. But the other one is that it lowers the range of motion and exertion that she needs to exude to get on top of the box.
For the first time in this workout, Danielle Brandon has a lead as she moves into round number 9. About 4 minutes left to go here. Chaparral right behind her.
Those wall walks are just so pretty to watch. It's the same step forward. It's the same number of reps back and forth, wasting no time at the bottom position.
Brandon back to the dumbbell now for the 9th time. Now she starts with the lead on Bethany Shepard. Great pace here for Danielle Brandon on the left side of your screen.
Again, the dumbbell is not where you're going to beat people. It's where you can really derail your workout as far as heart rate and breath control. It's between this or outside of it. The wall walks being taken to 15 minutes. This is where Danielle Brandon is separating herself from Bethany Shepard. That lateral position is, again, one less thing she has to do. She doesn't have to spend the half a second to turn. She's just staying to the side of the box, landing low, stepping off, and going right into the next rep.
270 is the mark that Danielle Brandon needs to hit before she moves back to the wall for the 9th time. Less than 3 minutes to go, and it's Danielle Brandon in the lead. Pat Beller got through 11 total rounds in his matchup with Niles, and we'll see if Danielle Brandon can beat that here.
4, 3, 2,
9-7 wall walks done for Danielle Brandon. 2.5 minutes left.
8:16.
There's a little bit of energy that comes from getting ahead of the person you're going